Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you're here. If you're new here, my name is Scala. I am a second year Master's of Design Studies student at Harvard's Graduate School of Design, but I am currently taking a whole year off. I'm taking a gap year and starting my gap year in India, which is the whole point of this video. I will be reflecting on my first week here in India. It's actually been 10 days about, so I've got a few things to reflect on. I've got the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, the everything in between. So yeah, I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys and just sharing my journey with you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the blog and you're enjoying my blog on my website as well, scalachama.com. Lots on there about taking this gap year and a lot of self-reflection because a lot went into this decision in this moment. So I'm again happy that you're here, and let's just jump right into my reflections so far because there's a few. So actually before that, I'll explain why I'm in India in the first place. I'm a part of World Heritage USA's international exchange program. So they send interns all over the world. I'm here in India, but other fellows are all over the place. Also, I'll apologize now for the noise. The window is open, there's a lot going on, there's cooking happening, there's kids screaming, there's so much happening here and I have no way of controlling the sound. So here we are, hopefully it's not too bad. But yes, I am working with World Heritage USA. I am currently an intern in their exchange program, working particularly with one of their partners, which is Vasamaha Architects here in Hyderabad. I'm doing a lot of architectural preservation and heritage research and work. I think it's something that I've been wanting to get into and learn about. So why not just dive in head first with this internship? And it truly has been a head first dive in because there is so much beauty and history here in Hyderabad. I think that's like my biggest overall impression is that you walk the streets and you see like the metropolitan city, you see like so much going on, the busyness and the density of the streets. Don't get me started on the streets and the roads. But you also see at every corner something that's unique and something that's definitely from the past. So right now I'm working a lot with the British residencies here in Hyderabad, which span from the early 1800s, and I love it so far, just like really diving into the history and the stories that can be told through this history and about this history. So yeah, that's my biggest impression, is that there's just so much walking through. So far I do really love it here. So overall impression is it's wonderful. We'll go back to the density of the streets because these streets, guys, like there's so many people. Like it is definitely the largest population in the world. Like the density, I don't know if it's the densest, it's not the densest country in the world, just like the most amount of people living in one country, but it's just, you can tell. Okay, I'm just gonna say you can tell that there's a lot of people here. The streets and the roads, crossing these roads, I need someone to hold my hand. Literally my friend Bindu, she holds my hand to cross the street and she'll like switch sides. If the cars are coming this way, she will go on this side. If the cars are coming that way, she'll switch and go on that side. Because yeah, I'm like a deer in headlights here because there are lines and the roads are paved nicely, but like people just zoop all the way through. There's also like the motorcycles, there's the autos, the like three-legged bikes, which are so similar to Nigerian kekes. So that's another part actually about this, is that it feels kind of nostalgic being here. At the same time, I'm reminded of like the little things in Nigeria, like our bucket showers, or the power not always being on sometimes, or going off. Like, not saying that that's like a glamorous, I'm not romanticizing that. I landed and I ate at the airport and there was this like mutton rice meal that I had, and I was like, this is like having goat meat, like and rice, like a Nigerian typical dish, a lot different spices and everything, but I was like, a taste of home. And then I walked outside and it was super hot and I was like, wow, I've landed in Lagos. And then we drive on the streets and I'm like, yep, these streets, yeah, the village streets, except they're paved, so one up on that. And then yeah, just seeing like the KKs, or what they call here our autos, driving through the streets. It was just really, I don't know, lots of nostalgia, which I wrote a lot more about on my blog, so you guys can check that out at scalachama.com. I'm trying to just like document things that have provoked me to write, or I've just been inspired to write about. So it's kind of random. It's not really like a professional blog. It's just my journal, basically. So you can hear more about my nostalgia over there. I'm also just grateful for the hospitality. People have been extremely kind. My coworkers were already really good friends, I'd say. Like, we're going to see a movie soon. This weekend I'm gonna go to see traditional dancing with one of my coworkers as well. And my friend Jesse, my coworker friend Jesse, he's also a YouTuber. So we've been taking so many videos, so many pictures. If you guys haven't already met him in a vlog, you're gonna see him quite a bit. He's wonderful, and I'm appreciative of like how kind the people that I've met are, even on the streets, or my auto drivers have been really kind in suggesting foods for me to try that aren't too spicy. But yeah, overall, like, these people are amazing. And I really, my host said something once yesterday. We were on a site visit, just like trying to get a feel for a different town, Secunderbad. I'm probably not saying that right at all, but trying to get a feel for the town. And we talked about like culture and cultural differences and similarities, and something that she mentioned was like, yeah, it can be very transactional in the US, which is very true. Some things you're like, am I really friends with this person? Like, I don't know, like, it could just be that they wanted something, or I'm doing something for them that eventually I'll get something back. But here, she said that it's like me doing something for you is like you're gifting me with the opportunity to host you, to be with you, to make you feel welcome. And that was beautiful. I was like, that's how everyone should live. That's how I want to live. I want to feel as though like the gift that people are giving me in return is just their presence. So, and that's how I feel. I feel like they're not expecting anything else from me. Well, I guess my work in the office, but otherwise it is really just me being there as an opportunity for them to host me, and it's made me feel very, very welcome, which is nice. There have been a few challenges, of course. They're bound to happen, bound to come about, but overall things are really wonderful. So I'll mention a few downturns or a few negative things. One is the food. I genuinely enjoy a lot of the food. Like, so much of it is tasty, spicy, a little bit too much. Oh, yes. Sorry. Knock on my door. I don't know if the perspective has changed, but I was saying that the food is delicious and I do really enjoy most of it. The spice can be a little too much for me, but overall, like, I just have these random stomach aches. Like, one little stomach ache a day, but like yesterday, I was down for the day. And it's definitely just like getting accustomed to things. I was being more wary of like what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. I'm definitely drinking all pure water. So that's just a downside. That's gonna happen at some point. The power outages have been like a little difficult sometimes because of the fact that I only have so many hours in the day to call my family. So when the power's out, I'm like, okay, I won't talk to friends or family for the day. I at least talk to them on the phones. I'm messaging them on WhatsApp sometimes, but without the power, my Wi-Fi isn't very strong, or my data isn't very strong. So that is something that is unfortunate. Though it's making me more cognizant of like messaging people throughout the day, not overwhelming myself by like being like, okay, I have this deadline of calling people. Like, yeah, I need to like chill a little bit with that. It's also a big thing that I've realized is balancing life here, life at home, aka like just how my friends and my family are doing, and my work here, because I'm very organized person. Like, you guys should see my spreadsheets. Like, it's for just like my weekly reflections. Like, I have a spreadsheet for so many different things to keep myself organized, and also just so I can remember things for the future. And sometimes I get so caught up in that I'm not really caring about my like actual well-being. Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm happy I got these things done on the list, but I also need to just rest and watch a movie or do nothing. Like, sometimes I just need to be alone, and I need to now be a little bit better about recognizing when I just need my own time to be on my own or to do nothing for a second, because it's hard to, be here and just wanting to take everything from my time here, because it's gonna feel so short. Like, 1 week plus is already over, and I'm like, oh no. But I know it's gonna feel fast no matter what. What I'm trying to do is take it all in. But sometimes you have to just sit to take it all in. You can't just keep doing things. That won't let me take it all in. So balancing how to be more intentional about my time in that sense. And then I just have like a few hopes, I guess, for the rest of my 9 weeks here. I'm hoping to just absorb from people, like learn the language a bit more or a lot more and enjoy my time. Like, I don't know, I think gaining new friendships has been wonderful. The people have been lovely. The food here, the weather's also getting nicer. It was so hot when I came, and now it's the rainy season, so it's cooling down, which is nice. So overall, like, I genuinely am having a wonderful time in Hyderabad. I'm hoping to travel a bit more too, so travel maybe north, a little bit to the west, and see more sites in India. Again, so happy that you guys can follow me around in this and encourage me too. Yeah, very, very grateful, very, very happy. And I hope that you guys are doing really well as well. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.